Oh my god, did you guys know you can leave um TikTok videos longer than 3 minutes? I didn't know that because I kind of just discovered TikTok. Like, I always knew it was there. Sometimes I see clips on YouTube, but I steered away from TikTok for the longest time until I thought it was going to be banned. And I was like, okay, well, it's about to be banned, so let me just go check it out one time. And then once it's banned, I'll just forget about it. And then I just never got off. I'm like, oh, you know what? Actually, TikTok's kind of magnificent. I think I'll stay. But I hear a lot of people talk about crazy experiences on the road, wild stuff on the road, things they deal with on the road. And I feel like out of all the things I deal with, the things that annoy me the most are weird drivers. You have the one driver who will match speeds with you no matter what. Either you're getting on the freeway or getting off the freeway, but the person next to you is like matching your speed. So it's like if you try to slow down to let them on, then they'll slow down. If you try to speed up, then to get in front of them, all of a sudden they speed up, which is terrible if somebody's getting onto the freeway, because then they're possibly going to cause an accident, or you're in traffic and this moron is like matching your speed and you need to get over or something. I think I used to be a lot more passive driving until this a-hole almost got me into an accident. He's like not moving. He's driving on the side of me, but he's not moving, and I need to get over because the lane is merging, right? And so he's driving at one of those weird medium paces where he's not driving fast enough for me to slow down and get behind him, but he's not driving slow enough for me to speed up and get in front of him. It's like he's matching my speed exactly. And my blinkers have been on for like a minute. And I'm trying to get over, and I'm like, what the fuck is he? Because he's directly on the side of me, like where my trailer is. So even if I were to get over, my trailer would smack into him. And all of a sudden the lane is merging, and then you see like one of those big metal guardrails, and so I was like, well, I'm not gonna hit that. So I just literally just jet over into his lane out of nowhere. There was nobody on his other side either, so he could have easily got over. He just wasn't getting over. I was like, is he trying to be an asshole? I don't understand. But so anyway, I just drive directly into his lane. I was like, fuck it, if I hit him, I hit him. I'm either gonna hit the guardrail or I'm gonna hit him. And so I just jet over into his lane. And he got mad and laid on his horn. Like, he got over, yeah. Because, a big ass truck is getting in your lane. But he got mad and laid on his horn. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Was he on the phone or something? I don't know if he just wasn't paying attention. I don't know what he was doing. Another driver I'll get sometimes is the guy who shouldn't be on the freeway. I'm saying guy because most of the time it's guys, but it's also soccer moms too. Soccer moms are really bad at driving. But there's also guys who shouldn't be on they're driving 30 miles, 40 miles on the interstate. The interstate that's like 60, 70, 80, depending on what state you live in, right? And I'll be driving, everything will be all good. I remember this one guy, so there was about 6 or 7 semi trucks. We're all in a row. 3-lane highway. We're all driving down the highway. I got one guy in front of me, one guy in back of me, right? And then on the side and on the side, right? And then we're all barreling down, consistent speeds. We're moving. It's going good. And then all of a sudden, I just see the 2 semi trucks in front of me split out of nowhere. And I don't know what's happening, but I know there's something going on that made them move. So I'm slowly starting to slow down because I don't know what's happening. All of a sudden, I see this a-hole going like, because I have a reader or, whatever on my truck so I can see the speed that somebody is going. He's on the interstate. Like, this is out in Texas, so it was like 80 miles an hour on the interstate going like 30. I don't know if he just got off from like maybe the shoulder, but he was literally going 30. And I was going to smack dead into him, and then the guy next to me honked his horn, and I saw he had dramatically slowed down so I can get over. And I was like, oh, good looking, bro. Good looking. He saw the carnage that was about to take place, because I was going to be fine. That guy was probably going to die. But the drivers like that scare the hell out of me. Or the drivers who will be on the shoulder and they'll have their like hazard lights on, then all of a sudden out of nowhere I mean, they could easily wait for traffic to stop or traffic to go by, but they don't. They just come from the shoulder at 0, get directly back on the interstate. And it's like, you can't do that. Ride the shoulder and get up to speed then, man. What is wrong with you? And then they'll be surprised. Like, a lot of times when cars do that and I see them getting on and I know I'm going too fast, I'll just keep going. Fuck it. I'll just keep going. 9 times out of 10, they'll see me. Like, it's typically only at a time that I know they're not gonna get on in front of me before I catch up to them. So I'll just keep going and drive by, and then all of a sudden you just see them cut back over into the shoulder, because I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna risk life and death for you. Like, I can't get over sometimes. You know, sometimes there's a car on my left side, there's a car in back of me. If I hit the brakes and somebody's in the back of me, that person might smash into the back of my trailer and go under, and then they'll be gone, you know? So I'd rather hit you. Another one, a weird one, Ford drivers. It's not so much GMC, it's not so much Chevrolet, it's always a Ford driver. Before I came to this truck stop, there was like this Ford driver who was driving, right? And I guess he was trying to beat me before he made it up to the other car, but and his engine was making like this real loud sound. Like, you can tell he got it like souped up, probably paid a lot of money for it. The problem was he wasn't going any faster. Like, he was trying to go faster, it was making a lot of noise, but he couldn't go faster. And then he couldn't get in front of me before he ended up making it to the other car, and he got really upset. Then you just see him slow down, go behind me, and go into the left lane. You know, I mean, he could have did that from the very beginning, but he didn't want to do that, right? So he gets over into the left lane, and then he's acting, once he matches speeds with me, he's acting like he's gonna like drive into my lane. And I just thought it was so comical, because I'm just like, sweetheart, my truck is bigger than yours. These aren't the problems you want. Like, what do you think you're going to do in that little thing? Okay? And then I started laughing. Like, I didn't mean to laugh at him. I just thought it was comical. But then I started laughing even harder, because then I started noticing his truck is really clean. His truck is really shiny. There are no tools on the back of that truck. It doesn't even look like there's a scratch on it in the back. I mean, I don't see any working equipment. I don't see any fishing supplies. I don't see any camping gear. I mean, I don't see anything back there that would indicate he's a working man. I don't even think he's ever put groceries in the back of that thing. Is he jealous because I'm prettier? That's what it is. I feel like he's mad because I look prettier in my truck. Mind you, I'm laughing at him, and I'm like out here in a sparkly headband because I'm so fucking immature, and a pretty pink dress, and makeup, and little rainbow curls. Like, I have a wig on, and it's like a little curly wig with cute little rainbows on it. And I'm just like, he's just jealous because I'm prettier in my truck. That's what it is. But then I feel like the harder I laugh, the more madder he got. Because you can see him like cursing me out from his truck, and he's like flipping me off. And it was just the funniest thing in the world, because I'm just like, you're getting laughed at by a little chick in a pretty dress in a big ass truck, and you're mad because my truck's better than yours. Oh god, I'm a hot mess. And lastly, the very last thing I hate about being on the road is that guys will rate truck stops like 5 stars, even though the truck stop is super shitty. Like, I'll be looking at the reviews, and it'll have all these great reviews, and it'll be like, oh, the shower was so hot. Oh, it's so quiet, I can get a good rest. Oh, they have hot food here, and it's so good. And I'll be like, oh, this sounds like a place I want to stop at. And then I'll get there, and then the truck stop will be straight garbage. I'm like, oh my god, you guys have no standards. The food is garbage. The food tastes like crap. It has no flavor. It's not even that good. And it'll just be simple stuff like Denny's or something. And the shower, it'll be okay. The shower will be either really small Sometimes they're not clean. Like, I won't even shower there. Like, I would feel dirtier taking a shower there than if I just took a whole bath in my truck or something like that. I don't know. And then there'll be potholes all over the place, dirt all over the place. It looks like they haven't taken out the trash in I don't know how long. And I'm just like, what are your guys' standards for rating some of these places? Like, I really need to know. You have no standards. You're just gross. These showers aren't even that clean. I remember one time I paid for a shower. I walked in and walked right the fuck back out and asked for a refund. I did not want to shower in there. They were like, what's the problem? I'm like, it looks disgusting in there. It doesn't even look like you cleaned that bitch at all. I don't know. But anyway, those are the things that annoy me about being on the road.